right, so here we are. War for the Planet. Director Matt Reeves is back again for his second try at it, or not try, but second go at it. 3 years I waited 3 years for this, because I just fell in love with the last one, Dawn of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 3 years I was eager to see how it would all end, because this is where the saga comes to a close, at least for now. But 3 years now, and here we are. We finally get to see how Caesar strives towards leading the apes, his specially enhanced and intelligent apes, into prosperity. We get to see how it all ends. It was definitely my most anticipated movie of the year, and I will say that the 3-year wait was not in vain. So I liked it. It was good. I liked a lot of the build up. I liked a lot of the war aspects of it, as built up by, as supported from the previous film, and even the film before that, the first one. I liked Nova. Nova was arguably the best thing about the film. I think her name is Amaya Miller, this young girl. Arguably the best thing about the film. She really put a smile on my face. If you are a fan of the originals, there's a lot of little golden treasures, Easter eggs, you could say, for us that are fans of the original, which I liked. And Nova, she just added to all of that. Nova is she's a supporting character of the film. Caesar and the apes, they have to figure out how to lead the apes into prosperity throughout this time of war. And Nova is a character that they encounter along the way. So all the apes that made it out of the last film, they're back for this film. And Matt Reeves really shows off his directorial skills and takes us through the intense war for the planet that is that could potentially and slowly be engulfed of apes, because we as humans are making war amongst one another and not love with one another, and so we're going backwards while the apes go forward. So that's the whole theme of this, of all of this whole Planet of the Apes saga. That's the whole theme: to make love, not war. And so it carries on with the theme. All the themes there, all the quirks about each character. That's all there. But I have to say, the 3-year wait, it wasn't in vain. But this film, it just wasn't what I was hoping for. And I know there's a lot of things you could say about that, where if it's something that you highly anticipate, it's not going to be everything that you want it to be. And that's true, yes. But it's got to at least reach that point of satisfaction, as close as it can possibly get. And this one, I mean, it was kind of in the ballpark, but it wasn't close to what I was hoping for. So I liked it, but just not as much as I wanted to like it. A lot of that has to do with like a lot of the mood changes. Right off the bat, I can say the same about Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. Same thing. But I don't think it was bad as that though. I mean that's I didn't like that film that much. That was a disappointment. This one, it was disappointing in some aspects, but I mean but I still liked it. I mean it's still one of my favorites of the year. I was just hoping for more though. Well, the last film really like honed in on this war aspect of like how the war is going to play out, what's going to happen with it. This one, they just kind of told you about, there's a war going on. There are apes. There are apes that have turned on Caesar, and now they're working with the humans. They just kind of showed that. They didn't really develop that enough. The whole war aspect was kind of confined, not as grandiose as I thought it was going to be. And they kind of dragged out the ending to make it this, triumphant ending that the director Reeves was going for, which was kind of unbelievable in the bad way. But yeah, I mean, like, it was an enjoyable film, a film that I liked. It just didn't quite come together to make it magnificent, like the last one. I was head over heels for that film. That was number 2 on my list of favorites. It was my favorite film, but it wasn't the best film that year. But it was my favorite film, and I'm still talking about it today. I mean, like, that's how much I liked it. And this one, it just kind of fell to the wayside, to the point where it's like, yeah, this one, it's definitely the lesser of the 3. Not to make it sound like a bad movie or anything. It was good and I liked it, but it's definitely number 3 on the list of the recent films. So Dawn, Rise, War. That's the hierarchy for me. But it was a good way to send it off. Some of the friends that I went with, they made a great point in saying that this is only going to be like this is it for now. These films are successful, and very, very likely, it's highly likely that Fox is going to bring it back for another generation in 5 to 10 years or however long. In the recent future, or in the not too distant future, I should say, Fox is definitely going to bring it back, and we're going to relive the magic all over again, to be reminded to make love, not war. And that is most important, because all the films thus far, all the originals from the 60s and 70s, not so much Tim Burton's, but all the films, for the most part, they drive home that message for us to make love, not war. And that's an amazing thing. I mean, to relive the magic all over again in a new way, to be reminded of an important message. It's just why I love these films so much. I remember watching the original with my father and just being blown away, and being a fan of it ever since. Going back and reading the original novel, Pierre Boulle's original novel, and just being mesmerized all the more. I could go into detail about like all the themes that it covers. But just for the sake of this review, for this one particular film, it really hones in on the theme. Kind of delivers on the war aspect, not as much as I would liked. Some of the characters are really they're really there. I liked it. Not as much as I hoped for, but I liked it. It'll most likely make my year-end favorites list. Probably, consequently, towards the bottom of the list. Not more towards the top, but I mean, like, it'll definitely make the list, regardless. Hopefully. As of right now, I mean, like, it's there. So, great job, Matt Reeves. I will hopefully see you with Ben Affleck for the Batman. Hopefully that's going better than what it seems right now, but we will have to see. Fingers crossed. Please don't screw that up. Please don't. There's a lot of people like me, a lot of fanboys eager for that, so we'll see how it goes. See you guys in the next one.